Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be going over with you my everyday makeup routine, and I'm going to start that off with my Skindinavia makeup priming spray. I kind of go balls to the wall with this stuff just because I feel like in the morning when you wake up it's nice and refreshing. It's a nice wake up call. And then I'm going to go in with my Nivea for Men post shave balm. I reach for the sensitive one just because I want to keep any skin issues at bay before they happen. Now I'm going to go through and dab this on while the priming mist is still wet, just because the two in combination I feel really extend the longevity of each other. As that gets tacky, I'm going to go in with my Benefit Professional Pore Filling Primer. I like to focus that on the apples of my cheeks and my forehead, just because those are my more problematic areas. Those are where I have the bigger pores. Any extra product I will put on the bridge of my nose and on my chin, and on any given day where I might have skin issues elsewhere, I'll focus it where I need to. But for the most part, apples on my cheeks and my forehead is where I go with this product. When I apply it, I do press it into my skin, as you can see here. I feel like pushing it into the skin really actually fills the pores, as opposed to just kind of rubbing it in and it gliding over your pores. Next up is IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Concealer, and I'm going to go in with this on my problem areas. So as you can see, I have a few pimples right now that I'm going to go over. I prefer to dab this on with my finger and then just kind of blend it out with my finger also, because I feel like a beauty sponge kind of dilutes the product, kind of soaks up the product, and later on throughout the day I'll notice these problem areas kind of showing through my foundation, and that's what I want to avoid. So I'm going to go ahead and dab that on with my finger and blend it out. And then we'll go ahead and fast forward the rest of it just because you saw how I did it with the first ones. Any extra product I'll go around my nose or any redness that I might have, just because I don't like wasting product. Next up is my Tarte Hybrid Gel Foundation. I'm going in with light neutral. Obviously I'm a little lighter than light right now, so we're going to go ahead and fix that later on in the video. And I also put way too much product on. I'm still new to this foundation and I'm trying to find a happy medium of too much and not enough. I'm going in with my Morphe blending sponge, and this thing is less than $10 and it gets the job done. It is amazing. My dog ate my beauty blender and I reached for this one day and I love it. Going in with my Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer, I'm going to highlight and conceal my under eyes. I also put it on my chin to try and help even out my foundation neck issue. Going back in with that Morphe sponge, I'm going to use the tip this time to blend everything out, all the concealer out. As you can see here, I try to make my neck and my foundation kind of blend a little more seamlessly. So this is my trick for that. So I wanted to show you how I use my concealer to prime my eyelids. I am all for more bang for your buck, so if I don't have to go and buy a separate product to prime my eyelids, girl, I am down for it. Go ahead. So I just pull up all the extra concealer onto my eyelids and I'm good. I'll use the butt of the Beauty Blender after I'm done blending all the concealer out. And I'll blend that out and just make any lines less visible. Next up is my Airspun loose setting powder. I'm going to use a Real Technique setting brush. I love this stuff. It was less than $6, and for how much product you get, you really can't complain. Like, you can't. I think it works great, and anywhere that I just put concealer, I'm going to go ahead and put that. But for the price, you can't complain. I was using Laura Mercier before, and I noticed flashback in photography, and so I got this stuff, and I have yet to find that problem. Same thing as with the concealer. Any extra product on this brush, I'm going to bring up onto my eyelids and set that. Obviously, my neck and my foundation still aren't seamless, so I bake my chin area just to try and help that out. And here's where I realized I had foundation in my hair. I really take a lot of time to blend this all out because throughout the day I feel like it kind of settles into any wrinkles or lines that I may have developing, and I hate that, so I really try to blend it out as much as possible. Up next, I'm going in with my Wet n Wild Dulce de Leche contouring palette. Obviously, I love the light shade. I use this to set my foundation every day. Anywhere that I didn't set my concealer is where I'm going to go ahead and go in with this. Okay, so if you have not tried the Too Faced Papa Don't Peach yet, you have to. It is the perfect shade. It is, oh my god, it is amazing. So if you're fair skin, I would just use a light hand with it. Tan skin, deeper skin tones, it's definitely buildable. I personally, you can see I'm super light skinned, but I do use a heavy hand just because when I'm going to work, this is the first thing that goes on me. Plus, I don't mind the orange tones bringing out the green in my eyes, so I don't mind using a heavy hand. Next up, we're going back into the Dulce de Leche palette, and I'm going to contour my 5 head, try to minimize the look of that a little bit. Then I'm going to blend out the edges of my blush to the bronzing powder just to kind of make everything a little more seamless. Up next, Anastasia is going to go ahead and fix my brows, obviously. Going in with L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. And I'm going to go over my lashes with that one. I really enjoy this mascara for being drugstore priced, and oh shoot. That's right, we got this. It's okay, girl. It's okay. It's okay. Shake it off. You got this. Alright. So like I said, I really enjoy this. Drugstore pricing, the quality of it is super comparable. I personally think it's comparable to the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. That could just be me, but in my opinion, I would definitely compare the two. I take forever to do my mascara just because I have to make every freaking lash stand out, and they have to be even. So it's going to take me even longer to do my other eye because I have to go back and forth and make sure they're symmetrical. A quick tip if you get foundation on your eyelashes, I always go in and take my mascara on the tops of my lashes, as you can see right here, just because it kind of gets rid of that white cast that you might have left over. Going in with just a baby wipe to get rid of that dried mascara, and then whatever was left on my beauty sponge to touch it up. Personally, I feel like makeup remover sponges leave a little bit of an oily kind of residue on your skin, and that's not what I want when I'm getting ready for work in the morning. Alright, and that seems to be the end of this video, the end of this tutorial. If you enjoyed it, please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me some constructive criticism, help me out. Otherwise, I will see you in my next video.